Alright, it's time to stop fueling our falsities. Well, what does that mean, Guapo? You know what it means. I know as soon as you heard it, you kind of latched on to what I was talking about. Now, I know the past few days has been really big on, forgiving oneself, having grace with yourself, being patient. But one thing we were not aiming for was inaccountability, right? That wasn't the goal of any of this. And, one of the members here, one of the people that actually taken advantage of actually speaking to me on a daily basis, right? And who's a good friend of mine, so that's why it's easier on her. And she knows what I'm talking about, and I'm not putting her on blast. I'm not putting names out there. But it really woke me up to, there's a big missing point when I'm talking about having grace with yourself. Grace with yourself when it comes to reality is very different than just justifying your bullshit. Let's keep it a buck, right? Like this friend of mine, this member here, we had a conversation last night. One of her failed relationships, the most recent one. And when she's giving me details, because we hadn't spoken really on it for a while, I've been so focused on this. And I'm like, hold on. She said, I'm having grace with myself because, I realize these guys aren't worth it. And I'm like, whoa. Slow down. That is not what I meant. There's a big difference between having grace with yourself and just avoiding reality. Now, in these relationships, it's been the same pattern over and over again. And that's something I spoke about before. When you're the common denominator, that's the work that needs to be done. That's why we're doing this meditation, this visualization, this keep repeating it, journaling, right? So we can daily look back at what we wrote before and start to pick stuff out. So even in relationships in life, right? Whether that's a physical relationship, personal relationship like she's having, or a business relationship, or even relating to having a job. If you're noticing that you're just jumping from job to job or opportunity, business to business, person to person, and not fixing, right, the bullshit, not learning your lesson, and just justifying it, well, you know what, he wasn't no good because of this, or because of that, da-da-da-da-da. Oh, yo, that job was whack, man. They're treating us like slaves. They're not giving us opportunities. And you're just overlooking the fact that you're always late. You're doing subpar work. You're not really treating it as if it were your own, which is something that you got to learn to do, right? How are you going to be blessed with anything when you're not blessing the blessings you already have? Let's stop justifying our bullshit, right? Let's keep it funky, man. Let's not add fuel to falsities, right? If you are lacking somewhere, and you keep lacking and just avoiding it and not taking that lesson, not sitting with it. Maybe they fired me because of this. Or maybe I didn't make it an opportunity because of this. How am I gonna work on that part? Maybe this relationship fell apart because I'm a little nuts, right? That's not a good justification, but sometimes it is, right? Sometimes you gotta say, okay, I'm off. There's something inherently wrong with me here in this relationship realm, right? And I have to tackle it. Maybe therapy will work, right? Maybe I can talk to my mom. Maybe, I start looking at how my parents interacted, or if they interacted at all. There's no way we can just continue to just, move forward, right? Adding fuel to falsities. That's what it is. We can't do that. The whole point of this is to be accountable. The whole point of this is to internalize what's going on so that we can then work on whatever it is needs work. So please, don't take this as a free ride and just we're all positive and life is good and dandy. Yeah, I'm empathetic and I care. But I will not be part of people not being accountable. That is not at all what we need to learn here. That's not what this is about. In fact, accountability is huge when it comes to quantum leaping, when it comes to just personal development, period. Because if I don't know something's wrong, or if I know something's wrong and I'm just avoiding it, you're never going to progress. And you may move forward a little bit. You may go an extra step. You may this, but until you handle what needs to be handled, you're not going to make that leap and get to where you want to be. Stop adding fuel to falsities and face the person in the mirror.